this is the 11th class of Cambridge Word List. In every class, we are learning almost 17 to 25 words with the clear synonyms and the clear antonyms and a clear sentence also in order to command the word properly. In the word list 10, the beautiful word I loved was in keeping with. In keeping with means in accordance with. That was a beautiful word. Hope you have watched the video and you too have collected few words. Now here we start with the first word, fascinating. Something which is very interesting is also called as fascinating. If we see the sentence, it is the story was so fascinating that I read it twice. The story was so interesting for me that I kept on reading for the second time. So, the synonyms of the word fascinating is engaging and captivating. On the other hand, boring and dull are the opposite words of fascinating. So, learn the word properly, take the synonyms and the antonyms, and enrich your vocabulary. Word 2 is a phrasal verb which is dignified with. Dignified with. Something which seems to be important or honorable. Synonyms are honored or respected, and antonyms are insulted and humiliated. Sentences, he was dignified with an award for his service. That means he was honored with an award for his rendered service. Dignified also means someone who is very quite decent, but here it is dignified with. That means someone who is honored with. Good word, isn't it? Word number 3, arctophilist. Arctophilist. The person who collects teddy bears. There might be a sister in our home, a girl child in our home who just loves teddy bears. So that person is called as arctophilist, collector or hobbyist. On the other hand, the opposites are non-collector and discarder. Discarder is someone who throws away. She is an arctophilist with hundreds of teddy bears. A word to grab in your general vocabulary. The next word is philatelist, someone who collects stamps. Now, these are not the days where stamp collection is a hobby, but earlier it was. So, there was a craze among people to collect stamps of different nations. So, that person is called as philatelist, stamp collector, or hobbyist, someone who follows a hobby. Again, the antonyms are non-collector and uninterested person. My grandfather is a passionate philatelist. Deltiologist, someone who collects postcards. Again, these are the words of the bygone days. But maybe while you're doing some reading or a listening activity, you might come across such words and the meaning becomes a necessity for you. A person who collects postcards. Deltiologist. Synonyms are collector and hobbyist. Non-synonyms are again the similar for all the three words, which is non-collector and uninterested person. He is a deltiologist who collects vintage postcards. Another confusing word is amass. There is no space between the word. It is a word which is written together or spoken together. The word is amass. To collect a large amount. To collect a large amount. Synonyms are gather or accumulate. Accumulate. Opposite words are lose or scatter. Scatter is to throw away, not in one place. She managed to amass a huge collection of books. That means she managed to accumulate or she managed to gather a huge collection of books. Next word is instrumental. Instrumental. something which is very important in making something happen, something which is the most important thing, something like a catalyst. Synonyms are essential and crucial, and antonyms are unimportant and minor, not very important. Sentence: his guidance was instrumental in my success. Word 8 is antiques. Antiques, old valuable objects. Synonyms are relics or collectibles. Antonyms are modern items or new goods. The shop sells beautiful antiques. Word number 9 is trim. Trim, a great victory or success. Synonyms: victory, achievement, and defeat and failure are the opposites of the word. Winning the match was a great triumph. Word number 10, variant, a different form of something, a different version of something. Synonyms are version or variation. Antonyms are same or identical. This is a new variant of the product. Word number 11 is motive, a very simple word, but it is important to understand the meaning so that we command in our usage. The word is motive, meaning reason for doing something. Synonyms are reason or intention. Antonyms are aimlessness or randomness. The police tried to find the motive behind the person. The police tried to find the motive behind the person. That means the intention behind the person or the reason behind the crime. Next word, rare. Something which is not very common is called rare, uncommon or unique. Antonyms are common or frequent. Frequent is something which is quite regular. Sentence: this is a rare piece of art. This is a very unique piece of art, or this is a very uncommon piece of art. Word number 13 is a technical word, locomotive, a train engine. Synonyms are engine or train. Antonyms are carriage or wagon. The locomotive pulled the long train. Word 14, little confusing, but rather a easy word, conscious. Conscious, aware or awake. Synonyms are aware or alert. Antonyms are unconscious or unaware. He was conscious after the accident. He was completely aware. He was alert after the accident. Word 15, commonplace. Again, observe students, it is not a two different word, but it is a single word written together, commonplace. There should be no gap between the words. It is commonplace. Means ordinary or not special, and synonyms are usual or ordinary. Antonyms are unusual or exceptional. Such mistakes are commonplace in beginners. That means such mistakes are quite ordinary in beginners. Next word is convey. In order to say something, to tell something, the better word is convey. The meaning is to communicate or to express. Synonyms are express and deliver. Antonyms are hide or withhold. Withhold. Withhold is to keep it for yourself, not to express. She conveyed her ideas clearly. She communicated her ideas clearly, or she expressed her ideas clearly, or she delivered her ideas clearly. The last word of the class, engrossing. This is an adjective which means quite interesting and absorbing. That means it keeps you hooked. Synonyms are absorbing or captivating. Antonyms are boring and uninteresting. The sentence can be something like this: the movie was so engrossing that I forgot the time. The movie kept me so absorbing that I just forgot the time. So, what is your beautiful word today? In the series 10, it was in keeping with, and here, for me, the most beautiful word is commonplace. Happy learning again.